What's up, everybody? Mr. Fav right here. This is Beats Weekly, IllMuzik.com. Here we are again, another episode. I know. Last couple of weeks there was no episode. That's because I had a cold. I still have a sore throat and all that stuff. But the show must go on. So anyway, this week we got 4 beats. We actually have more than that, but I wanted to split it up. So we got 4 this week. That way next week I'll have another 4 or 5. And keep it like that. But you got to keep uploading your beats, though. Go to IllMuzik.com, Beats Weekly at the top. Check it out, and just upload your beat and this and that, and I'll review it. So anyway, we got 4 beats, and we'll start off this week with a newcomer. Actually, I don't know if he submitted his beat already. But anyway, Bucky Ruckus with Boston Massacre. Let's check it out. Yeah, so if you go to the website right now, you'll see there's something new on there. IllMuzikRadio.com. Take that. Now, to some people, it may not be a big deal. They're like, IllMuzik Radio, whatever, What? But you know what? I mean, we're trying to do some bigger things, and I'm trying to put another show out there of my own, trying to do something like that, as well as the IllMuzik Radio, the regular thing where people send in their music and I'll play it, I'll try to mix it or whatever. Then you got Relic's radio show, which is now called Carolina Cuts, and of course DJ Excellence, Golden Age Excellence, and hopefully something else from Decalion, possibly. Hope so, but we're trying. So I just figured, because the way IllMuzik Radio was already, with the way it was on IllMuzik.com, it was a small section, and I didn't like the way it was looking and stuff. It was just getting too big, too much stuff. So I figured make its own site and just have it all on there. So so there you go. So go to IllMuzikRadio.com. Listen to all the shows on there. You can upload your music for IllMuzik Radio for that show. But for the other stuff, it's the Carolina Cuts. You can email your beats to Relic, stuff like that. So anyway, just go check it out, and you'll see it on IllMuzik.com. The link's there, everything's there, so you can't miss it. So check it out. Okay, so that was Bucky Ruckus with Boston Massacre. Now, this beat, like I said, I can't remember if this is the first time Bucky sent something in for this show, but he's bringing some heat, man. He's bringing some heat. This beat, there's actually nothing that I have to say about it. Other than to me, it's a great beat. All the levels are great. What is that, an organ in there? That's awesome, to use something like that in hip hop, but I have nothing to complain about the beat. I think it was great. Right there, it's at the top, man. It's at the top. I don't know. We got 3 other beats to go. Are they gonna pull it off? They're gonna go over Bucky? I don't know. Next up, we got Fat Daniel. This is Fat with Dude-ism. Check it out. Right, so that was Fat Dan with Dudeism. Still don't know what that's supposed to mean, but anyway, it's Dudeism. So, with that beat, first of all, at the beginning, with all the snares coming in, I thought there was something wrong with the song, something wrong with the file or whatever, but then it dropped in, I was like, okay. So anyway, what I like about this beat, well, I mean, what's good is that I like the way, the way you're going with this beat, but every part of the beat was very choppy, from the drums to the samples. So all I can say is focus on, especially for the drums, because that's the, your backbone, is focus on not making it so choppy. I mean, like the snare, for example, it cuts off right away wherever you grab that snare from. Either grab another snare or take that snare and really EQ it nicely. I mean, you can put a reverb on it or something, fade it out, whatever. I would say focus on that first and then build the samples around it. But it's mainly to get away from all that choppy kind of sound. It's got to be more fluid. But I can see where you're going with it. I just think the samples aren't helping because it's, they're very, very choppy. So, yeah, so that's it. So next up, we got Mr. LDB. Ooh, I thought you were done sending stuff in, man. I thought you were like, nah, man, I'm not sending my stuff in anymore, man. Yo, fuck the beat this, man. Fuck the battle that, IllMuzik Radio, man. You could just suck it, babe, Not sending my shit in anymore, man. It's all rigged. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that was Relic. So LDB, here we go with West Coast Ghost. Okay, so, before I get to the review, we just had our annual IllMuzik Awards. Now, we're trying to keep it going, right? I mean, it's not, the site, like, there's not as many people on the site as there was, let's say 5, 6, 7 years ago. But we're trying to keep it going, and it's still going. I mean, there's still members participating, and, we're trying to get this thing going. I mean, the Ill Awards, the main purpose of it is every year was just, just have some fun, just people just, whatever, make up these categories and people vote who they think should win or whatever, So I'm going to go down the list, give my opinion. First, we've got the biggest Beat This complainer. Now, obviously, it was Relic, because Relic's like, man, I submitted beats since like 1975 and I just haven't won and blah blah blah. So he didn't win. So he freaked out. He's like, yo, fuck this beat, dude. Fuck it. Beat this. Fuck it. So anyway, he won. That's a given, right? We all knew that. I can't remember the exact tally there, but Relic took that one. All right. Then we got the friendliest, which went to Pug, which I don't understand, because this guy, man, I mean, this guy is, he's all right. He's all right. I mean, it's weird because he rarely posts, right? But I guess, since he rarely posts, nobody really knows him. So like, oh, this guy's friendly, man, But, he's just as miserable as I am. Fuck, I mean, when we hang out, it's like, I mean, he complains about stuff just as much as I do, so whatever. But then we got the best MC. We had Benny Buku, Stress One, Unorthodox. Now there should have been some other people on there. I don't know why nobody really added more people on there, but Stress One took that one. Which, hey, great choice. Best DJ. Now, hey, look, I was in this category. It went to Decalion. No offense to Decalion, man. But we should do a scratch off or something. Then I think this result would be different. Drunkest, Relic, Clever One, or Fade. There's a tie between me and Relic. And, I think Relic should have won that because Relic is a big drinker, I assume, right? Me, I think it's because of all the drunk threads. But actually, you know what? People don't realize Clever One, man. I met this guy for just one weekend. And this guy, man, I think he brushes his teeth with alcohol. Shit, man. Most stoned went to Two Good Productions, which should have went to Clever One, a.k.a. the highest of the high. This guy gets high all the time, man. He doesn't even remember his own name half the time. Most talented went to the Dream Police, which... Dream Police, that's cool. MIA, Missing in Action. There's some people on here I was like, man, I forgot some of these guys. No offense, but, I forgot about some of these guys. As there's so many members, I'm trying to remember everybody's name. And half the time I'm like, who? But here I'm like, okay, you got Sean Stees, Relic, who, he just disappeared for a while, but... yeah, he's back, of course. Osmosis, Nomics, Celta D, Sinova, and Agent Smith. Sean Stees took that one. And really, I don't know what that category really represents, but whatever, I don't know. Funniest went to Relic. I think that's because he's funny looking. Most helpful, Dream Police. Yeah, that's a toss-up because you got LDB, Decalion as well. There's lots of guys in IllMuzik that are helpful. So, yeah, that's cool. Most underrated, I have to agree with. No offense to the other guys, but Tactic took that one. This guy's always got good beats. You don't hear from him much, but he's got great beats, and hey, he deserved that one. Hardest working went to Clever One. Which, some of you guys don't realize. The guy, from what I see, the guy works hard. This guy's always doing something with music. He's always in the studio doing something or whatever, networking or whatever. So, that's a good pick right there. Biggest ego went to Susio. Actually, we should change that to biggest head. That guy's head is huge, man. I see pictures of this guy, I'm like, whoa. Most improved went to Skid Flow, which I highly agree with. Yes. Never misses a thread. There's a tie between LDB and Decalion, which again I agree because these two, man, it's like, they don't miss anything, man. It's like they're nosy or something. They have to get involved. They're nosy. And the most technical was very hard to pick because it was a tie between Formant and Dream Police, and I have to agree. That's good. So that was LDB with West Coast Ghost. Now this, I don't know what it is with these West Coast beats. Every time there's a West Coast beat submitted to the show, it's always one of these beats that's like, you want to just, cruise to it, shit, you want to, But that's West Coast, right? That's how I judge a West Coast beat. If it's one of those beats you can just get in your car and just, or if you want to do the 10 and 2, So, yeah, this I have to rank right up there with Bucky's beat. Hey, these guys are dead even now. LDB, love the beat, love everything about it. The synth, at one point you bring in the synth, it's like, do. Great, love that part. And what I really like was the use of the percussion, the toms, all that shit. Great beat. And now, we've got the last beat coming up from... I don't know how to pronounce this. Metal 4? Whatever. With Graffiti Mission. Let's check it out. So, oh, have you noticed? Have you noticed my buddy Jason over here? I don't know if you noticed this. Right, that's Jason. He's watching my back. Don't mind him, man. He's just there, man. He won't bother you. Don't mess with him. He won't mess with you. That's the way it works, you know. He's there. He's chilling, man. Just don't bother him. All right. So that was the last beat, Metal 4 with Graffiti Mission. Now this beat, loving this. I rank at the top as well. I mean, great beat. The only thing I slightly noticed there, the little thing there was the strings when you brought that in. It was great, but it was just I can notice the little choppiness right at the beginning of it, you know. But that's just I'm just being picky here. But that great though, you know. What I like about the beat was the fact that as it goes on, you just keep throwing in new samples, you know, like more and more samples, like the strings, and then all of a sudden like some kind of horn thing coming in. I'm really feeling that, like that a lot. So got nothing to say bad about this beat. I mean, I love it. It's great. And that's it. So don't forget, okay, go to IllMuzik.com. You'll see the stuff there on the site. I mean, I put on the right side, you'll see you got IllMuzik Radio, IllMuzik Records, Ill Movies. You go there, you check those out. Spread the word. You know, I got the stuff on Facebook and Twitter. You check that out. And of course on YouTube, whatever. But the main thing is for you guys to upload your beats for this. Beat this coming up soon. Battle that coming up. That's once a year. Battle tournament. You got to do it. Then we've got, of course, the IllMuzik radio show is coming up. Some new stuff. And of course, IllMuzik Records with some more material coming out soon. Anytime now with Kill's first release off IllMuzik Records. So that's it. This was Beats Weekly. I'm Mr. Fade, illmuzik.com, and that's it. Here's your winner.